Libra, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your reading from December 21st through the 31st. Yes, the final week has arrived of the year. We can rejoice. Let's get excited. I really enjoy doing your annual reading. I'm going to be doing your January reading soon next. Can't wait to get back into that familiar spread you all are used to. Today I'm just going to be taking a look at the overall general energy for this final week and a half of the year, I should say. Happy Gemini full moon. I'm reading on the morning of the full moon. Often the full moons wake me up when they're early ones, when it's at its fullness, which was around 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I woke up about an hour after it went in. And just the energy's been so high already. I just feel, after I read for y'all, I'm going to get outside and go for a really long walk, suit up with all the extra layers. And I just want to thank you again. I did your annual and thanked you, but thank you for all the love. Y'all have given me so much love this year. And when you feel seen and heard by people on such a spiritual level, it's very healing. And I hope that reflected back to you, you feel that as well coming from me. I'm very grateful for our bond. So let's get started. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Libra. You might even feel like this hugging of self. I don't know, there's this spiritual hug you're getting from the divine at this time. Tune into it. It's there. Okay. Let's see what the tea leaves have to say for Libra. What the tea leaves have to say for Libra. Final, I hope it's not. Final week of the year. Seahorse. Family matters. Okay. Something going on with your family will be highlighted at this time. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So you could be making some strategic decisions around business for those of you who have a business or want to begin a business. You can make some important decisions around it during this time period. Be shrewd, be cunning, just like a fox. Now we have dogs showing up, getting together with friends, fun, free-spirited time. We have close-up, dog, another dog, pleasure with a close friend. So a lot of your friendships are being highlighted in family, which, is to be expected during this time. Definitely have business matters on your mind. And what else do we have? Kite, vacation. All right. Enjoy your time off. Whoa, enjoy your time off. We have chain that popped out. Some sort of event setting off a chain reaction. Happiness. We have happiness coming out, and this is the astral house of happiness. So this is a big overall feeling of happiness shining upon you during this time period. We'll find out why with the tarot. I want to get a couple more messages for this time period. Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Okay, so if you felt like, same old, you got big changes coming. Some of you, it's in your work. Others of you could be your friendships because they're so highlighted, or in love. Something's making you happy, Libra. Door opportunities are waiting for you. Are you going to open that door? Okay. Let's continue on. We're going to put these over here so you can take a look at them. Seahorse, fox. So definitely a lot of pleasure, it looks like. Pleasure is to be found, and the pleasure of change. Happy vibrations coming in. Okay, let's get started on the tarot. What's happening here? Ooh, Four of Pentacles, Temperance. You're feeling really balanced, Libra, or at least you're holding on to this feeling of something going on with Temperance. Being patient, trying to be patient in a situation, pulling your energy back. Ace of Wands, Temperance. What's going on here? We got Sag energy showing up. Definitely being inspired, Libra. Could be around work. Something you want to co-create with spirit, I'm getting. Or another. All right, let's see. Overall general energy. Ooh, you're letting go of something in work. Interesting. We have Eight of Pentacles, Five of Cups. There's something you're releasing around your work life at this time. You could be changing your career or looking at some dissatisfaction in your work life and wanting to make a big change, a radical change. I'm hearing. I just saw 6 of Wands do a 360. Definitely a radical change. Radical change in your work. We have the Hermit. Yeah, you're going within trying to make some important decisions at this time around your future when it comes to your career. Very much so. And you're working hard a lot. And as outside of your career, this energy speaks a lot about doing the work to come out of a period of loss and the respective introspection that the spiritual path, the path of illumination brings. So in other words, whatever losses you have suffered this past year, it led you to go inward, and it actually led you to be more career focused. And I think you're also working hard at overcoming the feeling that you're on your own, whether it's in work or in your life in general, because you're not on your own. I mean, you could literally be on your own, but you're never alone. This Hermit energy is so strong. You've learned a lot about independence. You want more independence in your work life. You're looking at what's making you feel a little bit dissatisfied. This big work energy is coming through here at the end of the year, and you going inward about having to make some sacrifices in your work. Maybe you've had to sacrifice a lot of your family life for your job, and you're trying to make some adjustments, focusing more on the family because you've been putting a lot of energy into your work life. This is also working on your spiritual endeavors. And from a place of sometimes we have to go through loss to awaken. And you're showing me that you've put a lot of hard work into your spiritual core and through the path of loss. Basically, it taught you how to shine your own light, whatever losses you've suffered. And I'm feeling a softening, like I want to go quiet. I want to whisper this to you. Because it's almost like your whisper, your soul's whisper out of loss has become stronger. It's like if your grief, you alchemized it in your career. You took that pain and you turned it into purpose. This is really strong alchemy, Libra. Whew, I'm getting a lot of messages from these. Now let's get into, I'm getting this whole just shake it off. Shake off the vestiges of whatever losses you've suffered. They've served you in a very high way. They've illuminated you. Isn't that interesting? And now we get a double message. And we have the Eight of Pentacles again, and now the Hierophant. There's some sort of spiritual value that you have around your work and around your soul's calling. This is truly like doing your soul's work, your soul's calling work, Libra. Maybe for a long time you didn't feel like you were, this is embrace. Oh, I get it. You are worthy of experiencing personal fulfillment, satisfaction, and true alignment with your soul's calling. Your purpose is to shine a light within yourself and then with others for their own spiritual advancement. A lot of you have this beautiful calling awakening within you at this time. Let's clarify the Hermit. Let's clarify the Hermit. And also, I think you're cleaning up some beliefs around commitment because there's this devotion to your work, and there's this, you're changing your belief system entirely. What is this change of your belief system? It's about what you want to commit to, what that means to you. Loyalty, I'm hearing. Loyalty, commitment. You've been thinking about all these things at the end of this year. Interesting. Why is the Hermit here, Spirit? This is deeply reflective about where you put your time, energy, and resources. Wow, this deck wants to be quiet. You're being quiet. Okay, you're coming out of confusion. Everyone Everyone I've read for today has the Seven of Cups. So there's some confusion. What next? I don't know. But you're coming out of that. Temperance. Well, you've learned a lot during Sag season, I can say that. You don't want to be confused about your path at all. And the minute you are, you're like, nope. Let me just come back to myself and let me just balance out myself, because there's no point in being confused about anything. You're trying to come into balance, true self-mastery balance, co-creating with spirit, not going to be confused about this person, place, or thing. Nope. Not going to do it. That wants to come out in reverse. Okay. This is around your connections. Three of Cups in reverse is feeling like the waters have run dry. You may have felt like some of you have been in a period of forced isolation, whether it's in your career or in your personal life, and it served you big time. So you could come into balance between you and you. Wow, this is deep, deep work, Libra. Spirit was like, you need to take a time out, Libra, and you need to figure yourself out. You could be doing that now. I think some of you are coming out of this at this time. You're like, okay, I went on my, I want to say the Mount Sinai. I went to my mountain, or you went somewhere and on your own. I'm talking proverbially. It doesn't mean literally. Some of you maybe, but when we are forced to spend time more so on our own, less around others, wow. Oh, man. Wow. Okay, Libra. I get it now. You've tapped into your high priestess energy and your abundance. There's some sort of like inner wellspring that I get it. There's so much in your life, Libra. We have a tendency to do this because we attract beauty, we attract harmony. There are people that come to us, and then we get used to like being fulfilled from the outside. For some reason, I don't know what set you off on this path, and I think this is kind of you're wrapping up this year's lesson. Whether it was in work or in love, you felt like you were on your own. And instead of deriving a lot of your personal fulfillment and satisfaction emotionally from others, you had to self-source it. And it made you go deep. Like we're talking like deep into your divine feminine energy and find something that you didn't anticipate there. You didn't anticipate this. I think the stronger you listen to your intuition, the deeper you listen to your intuition, that's your wealth. You found the wellspring of wealth within you on this journey. We have the Hermit and the High Priestess with the Temperance. This is divine union. I am seeing too, you could be finding a spiritual counterpart at this time. It doesn't mean it's romantic. It just means this person is very complementary to your spiritual frequency, and it's a perfect marriage of energetic alignment. And that might have been what you felt was lacking. It could be a co-conspirator in work or in love here. It could just be a spiritual union where it doesn't have, like, here's the thing. I think, and I'm beginning to realize this about the collective, people who are on a spiritual path, it's like, it trumps even romantic love. When you find someone who mirrors your soul, and it has nothing to do with sex, it's deeper than that. It's deeper than any physical, carnal pleasure. It's spiritual. And I've never seen this energy before, Libra. I've never seen this energy before. I've never felt this energy before. This is different. This is the source abundance that comes from finding validation within you. And now you're actually meeting it on the outside of you. But it's different now. You're not going to cling to it in the way you once did when it came to outside validation. You have come into true balance with your divine self. And I think that there's something shifting in you. Let me get, I want to get this 10 of Pentacles. The Sun. Holy smokes. The Four of Wands. Temperance. What is going on with the Sagittarian energy? You're co-creating with somebody. Oh my God. What? Okay. This is you may have somebody, let me just get one clarifier. You were disappointed with something. And it was around, I knew it. It was around like, how come I'm interacting with people and no one feels like they're like meeting me where I am, right? If you've had that nagging at you, it's like there's something surfacing that couldn't surface until now. This Three of Cups in reverse. Like some people would say, oh, there's something going awry with your friend zones, your community. There's something upside down. There's something leaving. But this for me is when the emotions are flowing. It's almost like if you've had a lot of stop starts in your connections in 2024 and it all kept leading you back to go to you, because it wasn't expanding. It wasn't going to the next level, whether it was in work or in love. This feels more emotional. So I'm inclined to think it was around your personal relationships. There's a reason. Spirit's like, oh, do you see now? You now source it from yourself. But there's something coming in that you are balancing out. This is actually true balance from a spiritual point of view, the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and finding this beautiful abundance there in the 3D reality. But it had to come from almost being like, when you go through a period of blindness, it's like emotional blindness. It's like you couldn't find your way through it for a little while. You're like, I don't understand why all this stuff is happening. Like something starts and then it stops. I go in this direction and then it's a dead end. And then you get rerouted. You kept getting rerouted and rerouted and rerouted. And it felt like it was just repeating. Some sort of pattern was on repeat. It was like friends that weren't sticking around, or work situation that wasn't sticking around. Something wasn't sticking around long enough to even invest in. And then it started to confuse you. And now it's like, but it created out of this disappointment. You went inward and you did the work and you started looking at this pattern and you went deep, 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 deep into your divine feminine. And you started to nurture those parts of yourself that people used to replace that with their adoration, their desires for you. Outside. And now you went in. There's something that is coming around again, but it's different. Whatever's unfolding, I got to get some advice here. Whatever's unfolding, it's the right time. All right, where are we at? This is fascinating me. Whatever it is that's making you happy, I can tell you that much. This is a spiritual, it's very spiritual. Temperance, Hermit, High Priestess, 10 of Pentacles. It's a feeling of abundance, spiritual abundance. It could be a brand new friend coming in after having to make room in your friendship circle with people that you had to let go of because your vibration shifted. Hierophant. Oh my God, even more spiritual energy. What? You're laughing at the seat of your soul right now. Oh my God. And now we have the Two of Cups and the Sun. There's something unfolding in your life right now, Libra. I don't know exactly what. This reminds me of, you go listen to Sagittarius. I don't know. You're either dealing with a Sagittarius or you have Sagittarius placements. There's some sort of joy around a reunion that couldn't take place until now, and it's spiritual. There's a lot the two of you are going to share with each other. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. It's not even about romance, you all. This is deeper than that, if you can believe that. This is spiritual. This has a spiritual tone to it that I have never seen before. We have the Hierophant, the High Priestess, and the Hermit, and the Temperance, with the Sun and the 10 of Pentacles. So this is like a spiritually rich joyful, blissful, enlightening. This is a transcendent interaction with another person, like lighting each other's soul flame kind of thing. Sag, it was more of like this muse energy. For you, it's more like there's some prosperity around this, some sort of like financial prosperity around this. Either that or it's long term. This person coming in, you had to make room in your life for this, and it's going to be in your life for, it's here to stay, in other words. And that's maybe what you're scared of, because it's like, why aren't people staying? Why have I had to let go of so much, Spirit? Like, I've done what you asked. I've cleared it. How come, where are my people? Libra, let's get some affirmations. It's also like this spiritual this is what it is. You felt maybe spiritually isolated, but you needed to be. Kind of like I'm getting that Jesus vibe, where they say, he went, I don't know a lot of biblical stuff. I should study it. But because I kind of shied away from that whole, all of that. But I do believe in mysticism. So I think that we do go through this period where we're forced to be on our own. Because when we have that experience, we have to find ourselves. And you found yourself, Libra. This is so powerful. My goodness. These three wanted to come flying out. Be positive. Focus on the good in life. The power of love. The power of love. Love radiates from me into the world. And look at that. She's hugging herself like I started with. Libra. I already know the answer. Listen to your intuition and align with nature. I am held and supported by the earth around me. I already know the answer. I focus on the good in life, and love radiates from me into the world. There's some sort of power of love happening for you. There's some sort of divine union here, and it's deeper. It's deeper than any kind of marriage or, falling in love. This is spiritual. Y'all, I've never seen this before. This is going to be an interesting journey, Libra, in 2025. Wow. All right. Namaste.